Hi y'all, Bebe here. I just want to say, on Sunday mornings I have a 2-hour wait from the time I get downtown in a carpool until the time I get on my bus. That kind of sucks. I took a nap on very clean sidewalk in front of a fancy building with a for lease sign on the retail storefront. Very clean spot. It's pressure washed pretty often, so I think amazingly there was no one homeless or tweaked out in that spot. Made me happy. And it meant that I didn't have to go to where all the benches were, where a lot of the tweakers are. Because last time I was bothered. Normally I don't feel bothered, but I was. It happens. And then, I peed. Yeah. In an alley. On freshly pressure washed steps. Behind a dumpster. But I could definitely see it had been pressure washed in probably the last night. So, I had to. I sat on a step and waited until I emptied my bladder. It happens. Trust me, all those security cameras have seen much worse in downtown Seattle. Much worse. And this is only going on my TikTok, not my YouTube. Because if my husband saw this, he would be like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" The fuck is wrong with me is that there's no public restrooms in downtown Seattle before 10 a.m. on a Sunday. The fuck is wrong with me is that Sound Transit, the first 578, is literally at 7:45 in the morning and not any earlier. Here we go. Morning. Morning. I like this one. That's my old photo on my new card. My photo was still in their computer system up until recently. I needed a new card, so yeah, my photo is from 2012. That is impressive. My hair is so blonde there. So yeah. That's an adventure of Bebe on a Sunday morning until 7:45 a.m. Trust me, I'm not happy about that situation. I'm not happy to be downtown for 2 hours in the dark. I'm not happy that I got so tired and so worn out. I did take a nap on a sidewalk in kind of a doorway. I mean, I'd done that before, but like on a hitchhiking road trip in 2015. That was different. This is downtown Seattle. It's kind of gross. I found 2 clean spots. Good for me. But what about everybody else who doesn't have a place to live? They don't have a place to be. They don't have a place to go. They have to rely on every doorway they can find that's not covered in grime and filth and sludge and taken by other people. Where do they go to the bathroom? In another alley. If they have a sense of modesty, a little bit. And not just out on the public sidewalk. Life is hard when you don't have a place to be, when you don't have a place to sleep, when you don't have a place to go, when you don't have a bed to sleep in. I'm glad I have a bed. I'm glad I have a home. But I still wish I didn't have to wait 2 hours every Sunday morning for the bus. That's ridiculous. But my carpool, I can't change the time of that because that's family. That's when my husband goes to work. So it is what it is. Thankfully, it's a seasonal job, and it will be over by the end of the month. So I have 2 more Sundays, I think. Or 3. I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, bye. And yes, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm going to work now. 90 minutes on the bus. Here we go. I'm going to take a nap. Bye-bye. Hi, y'all. I just arrived at my work. And 2.5 blocks up from my work, this nasty-ass old brown Honda Civic, looking like it hadn't been washed in over a decade, tried to pick me up. Inside of it was some cartoonish old lady looking like a demon witch from like bad 90s, low budget kids Halloween movies. You know, just like, think the evil witch that tried to turn Bugs Bunny into Stew in Hansel and Gretel, but in real life. Or like the lady in the gothic hotel who pooped in hotel rooms on the carpet in Hotel Hell, and Gordon Ramsay was outright disgusted. Kind of like that lady. And thankfully there are cops on the street corner by my job. And I walked up to them and I said, what happened? And they were like, oh yeah, the ugly brown Honda Civic. Yeah, just keep an eye out. That was really gross. She tried to pick me up. Oh. I shudder. I shudder. Gross. If someone offers you a ride and they have the most disgusting car, don't do it. It was also hoarded out with trash on the inside and had a big fat tire bike with flat tires on the roof. Like a fat tire with a flat tire. Does it make sense? No. But was she gross and cartoonishly witchy? Yes. So, that's what I have to say. Come to the Puyallup Fair if you haven't already. Bye.